bald, white-tanned man in New York and a hot, curly-haired Frenchman in London. You're listening to Across the Pond with Wyatt and Julien. A bald, white-tanned man in New York and a hot, curly-haired Frenchman in London. You're listening to Across the Pond with Wyatt and Julien.
That's okay. Yeah.
Wow.
1, 2, 3,
workout routines. 1, 2, 3.
It's gonna be 2 claps on this one for me.
Yeah, I know. Oh, it's gonna be tough for me to line that up. Workout routines. I feel like we eventually have to get off of working out stuff and like health. But workout routine's good. You can do that.
I feel like Halloween had nothing to do with health, and there was another topic that we talked about. Like, outgrowing the comfort zone was also not health related. I don't know.
That's true. We've done enough health where when I saw the suggestion, I was like, another health one. but we can do health or with workout routine. Because I know you want to talk about your muscle ups.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the reason.
That's all I want to talk about. That's what I care about.
It pretty much is all you talk about. You talk about podcasting. You talk about your life in London, and you talk about muscle ups. I guess your life in London covers a lot.
Just like my life in general. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, before we start, I need to clarify something because one of my friends listened to the podcast and he said I was lying. So apparently you asked me when I told you I was playing Word. You asked me if I played hard mode, and I said yes.
Did I ask you that?
Apparently, I don't know. The thing is, like, sometimes when we speak...
I definitely did not ask that. I don't even know anything about Wordle other than I don't even know how you play Wordle.
And I didn't know there was a hard mode either. So when I think you said
friend's
something
full
that
of shit.
Sounds like that. Yeah, okay. I've got a terrible friend. But the thing is, like, sometimes on Zoom when we speak, like, I hear a weird noise when no sounds crossover, and I can't really understand what you said to me. Sometimes I can be bothered as like, yeah, or whatever. Just like, shit, don't make you repeat it. So it was one of those moments, I think, where maybe something sounded like you said hard mode, and I said yes. But I do not play hard mode on Wordle. I just play the simple version.
Julian's friend, I didn't even know there were modes on Wordle. So I asked him if you play Hurdle. That's what I asked. Maybe that's it. I said, do you play Hurdle? And you said no. You definitely said no to that. So another thing, Julian's friend, you're wrong on. So do yourself a favor and go listen to another podcast that is a little more up to your speed.
We don't have enough listeners to just say that. Also, maybe at least honestly what we were saying to me. Oh, who cares? Not important. Working out, my muscle ups, my muscles.
We don't need your feedback, listeners.
You just stop being so aggressive.
Yeah, I've had the same workout routine for the past 12 years.
And you got upset when I said you were a status quo kind of guy.
Well, sometimes things just work.
Okay, sure.
Albert Pujols says he's on the same workout routine for the past 20, 30 years, and he was the best baseball player of all time. One of the best baseball players of all time. So, okay. You know what? Something that annoys me slightly. I'm just gonna go on my rant though. Is when people like do like the workout and then they'll do something different, and they'll be like, "Oh, I'm so sore. It's such a good workout." Just because you do something different doesn't mean it's a better workout. Like, if I do the same workout for my whole life, I won't be sore anymore because my body will get used to it, but it'll still be a great workout. If I do something like hop on a pogo stick for 30 minutes, I'm probably going to be really sore in my calves. Doesn't mean pogo sticking is a great workout, you know?
Yeah, I feel like we should caveat that because, okay, you've got a point also. Maybe your workout, if it's not optimum, and let's say you only work out always the same muscle. Because there's about 650 muscles in the human body, like skeletal muscles. So it's quite possible that...
Are you an osteopath?
Not yet. Give me 5 years. But because of the way you're working out, maybe you're missing out on like I don't know, a smaller muscle that you'll never hit, and in the future it might lead to like some disproportionate sizes of your muscles.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I think that's totally true. You can do like the wrong workout and you can not work out enough and all that stuff. But when people that do work out do one thing, like someone's like, you got to try. I guess I went back to trampoline. I was going to say trampolining. And like, yeah, you've never done it before. You'll get sore. Doesn't mean it's a good workout. It's better than nothing. I'll say it's better than nothing. Trampolining and pogo sticking is better than nothing.
Okay. It's very specific again, but sure. My biggest pet peeve in the gym is I go to the gym is massive and there's a lot of equipment and stuff, but there's always like, I call them the CrossFit dudes that will spread across like 3 different areas of the gym. Just like spread everything. They'll use a barbell somewhere, they'll use a box somewhere else, and then they'll use the pull-up bar in a different area, and they just run between all 3 sections and just take most of the gym space. That pisses me off.
Yeah.
So
It is frustrating. You shouldn't. There are instances where I monopolize some areas of the gym, but I try not to. But like,
and you've been doing that for 12 years because you've got the same workout.
actually, only there's one thing that I do feel bad about. Like I hurt my elbow, so like if I do like tricep press downs or like skull crushers, which is a cool name, I get like a bad burn in my elbow and it feels like it's gonna explode. But if I do dips, it doesn't hurt. So I just do dips for like 40 minutes, and there's only one like area to do dips. I feel like, people probably think I'm an asshole. But I do let people work in if they ask, which people are starting to get familiar with, like, this is the dips guy. So just ask him. But yeah, people that do that are very annoying.
Do you add weight to your dips or just body weight?
Oh yeah, I do. Everything I say is not intended to be a brag, people, but some of it's going to seem very impressive. But I did like the 45 pound, I don't know what it translates to metric, but like the 45 pound weight. And then I saw a dude do 2 45-pound things hanging off of him, which is insane for dips. So I was like, well, I can definitely do more than I'm doing. So now I do 50 and I work my way up to 70, which is a lot. But you probably could do more. People listening back home, you probably can do more than you think.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna brag now. My belt broke because I put too much weight on. So.
Well, yeah, you've really old belt though. It's made out of string.
Nope, made of steel. No, I think I can do 40 kilos, which I don't know what that is.
Probably, I think it's like 5 pounds or something.
65. He's 5. No, yeah, I mean, but sometimes more weight doesn't mean anything. You can just do one terrible one and then you hurt yourself.
Yeah, that is true too. You could do like 30 reps on like 5 pounds, or like 5 reps on 50 pounds, and as long as like you're going to like failure or burn, like it's still equally just as good.
So when did you start? So have you been going to the gym for 12 years, or you've done the same thing for 12 years and started before that?
My dad made me wake up with him at 5 a.m. when I was like 10 years old, and I hated the gym.
How did that not come up in the first episode?
I actually don't know. Just when I said that, I was like, I probably should have.
So the fact you get up at 5 a.m. is from trauma, not because you want to be healthy.
I guess I don't. There's definitely some sort of correlation there, but it doesn't feel like. It feels like they happened independently. Sure. But no, I hated waking up to go to the gym. I intentionally put in zero effort, and my dad would get really mad at me because I just sit there because I'm 10 and I want to be at the fucking gym.
So you shouldn't work out when you're 10 because that stops your growth. Unless like were you just like doing like cardio? You were not doing weights, right?
I'm sure I did some weight too.
No, that's crazy. Like to be honest, like I think they say you should wait till you're in your late teens before you start doing any weightlifting.
Yeah, and maybe I was like 12 or 13. I don't know, but I was definitely young. I started then, and then throughout like high school, I only lifted weights like when our coaches like made us, because like I obviously had some trauma of going to the gym. And like our baseball team, like they ran us into the ground. So like we were very, very tired and from like the cardio aspect of things. And then when I went to college, I still didn't really work out until a couple months into college. And then I realized that everyone playing baseball was much stronger than I was. And also I'm getting fat because I'm eating 2 soft serve cones each meal. So I got a workout routine from this guy, Mitch Petrak, who I think he's a personal trainer now. But he played baseball. And I've used that same workout routine, which I think he'd feel very proud to hear, for the past 10 years? Yeah, with slight variations. That's like the lifting routine.
Is it like some sort of like push and pull split?
No, my dad did the push and pull. I guess it kind of is. I do, actually no it's not. I do chest and back on Mondays and Thursdays, which is like pretty big muscle groups for one day. And then I do legs and shoulders on Tuesday, and then arms on Wednesday. I used to say I did bis and tris and forearms, and then someone said like, so you just do arms? Like, no, it's bis and it's tris and then it's forearms. It's like, so it's arms then. And I was very resistant to let them have the win, but it is just arms. It is arms.
Yeah, definitely arms.
Yeah. What's how did yours evolve over time?
So I think up
To muscle ups.
That's a new thing. That's definitely not a new thing. I started working out when I was 15, maybe, and my dad took me because I asked him. No, he didn't make me do it. So we used to get together a bit, and then I just went by myself. But I wasn't really good. I would just do the machines, and I went quite a lot until I was about 18, 19. Then I stopped, and then on and off for like 10 years, I would join the gym. Maybe go once a week, quit. And then I did CrossFit for a couple of years, back in 2017, 2019. I kind of enjoyed it, although I started doing more of the weightlifting classes as opposed to the proper CrossFit classes, and I was doing also the calisthenics class that I really like doing. And now I've got an online PT who was the calisthenics coach at that second CrossFit gym I went to, and he writes me a program every Sunday for 4 days, and then I just send him videos so he can correct my form. And the split is kind of like, well, we used to do 2 days of lower body and 2 days of upper body, and now we've switched to like 4 full body workouts. And it's kind of like a calisthenics element with like pull-ups, dips, muscle ups, ring muscle ups, a lot of ring stuff as well. And then weightlifting, so a lot of squats and deadlifts.
Nice. And that's today.
Yeah.
You record yourself every time you're in the gym?
Not every time. First of all, I hate doing it because my gym's got so many wankers that just film. They've got a tripod. You're one of them. They've got a tripod.
You're one of the wankers.
I don't have a tripod. I don't bring a tripod. I don't have a light.
You're a low-grade wanker.
Also, I only record like
wanker.
one. I don't record the entire exercise. I just record like one of the sets, and I don't do them more. It's only like as I add more weights to my squats, I send in that to make sure like the form is still correct. Deadlift, same. The bar muscle ups, because I'm still new to it, and like literally there's days where it just doesn't happen. I still send in videos so they can tell me what I'm doing wrong. But I really enjoy it because I don't think I ever really liked working out, but because I feel like I'm learning new skills, that's what motivates me to go. And it's just so like into my routine now. I didn't go this morning, for instance, because normally I do like Monday to Thursday. I did it 4 days in a row, but this week I'm sort of like breaking the week into 2, and I'm just going to do a spin class tonight. Still doing that workout this morning, I will go on Thursday and Friday. But it's just such a big part of my routine that I don't really think about it anymore. Just get up and go.
Same. Except I don't try new things.
Yeah, because you
just do the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it works. I guess I do variability in like the cardio aspect of things, and that keeps it interesting for me. But
oh yeah, how much cardio do you do? Do you do it like when you're at no, you do run quite a lot.
Run what?
You run quite a lot as well, right?
Quite a lot. I try and run twice a week, and I try and swim twice a week.
And then you do 5 weightlifting sessions?
6.
6.
Giving away all my secrets.
Yeah.
The secrets is to just do a lot.
Crazy.
That is something that I have trouble, like once I like hit hit like a new like
Plateau.
level. I was gonna say plateau, but I guess it's not the plateau aspect of like I reached like a new, like this is my normal. I can't like throttle down. So like when I was trying to do a triathlon, like I was running and swimming, biking a lot to train, and now like I feel like I can't stop, even though I'm not training for anything. So it does take up a lot of time and energy, and that kind of goes back to like the sleeping thing we talked about of like, is it worth all the energy that I'm losing to do this stuff? But
Yeah. Do you never rest then? You don't really rest, do you? Just Sunday?
I never rest. I'm actually patting on my feet right now under the desk. Can't see it, but no, I'd like to. Ideally, I'd have like a Sunday off. Sometimes, like if I like have plans or something in the evening, I won't do cardio because it makes me tired and makes my brain slow.
Yeah, that's weird. I only do cardio once or twice a week, max. Like I'll do either a spin class on a Saturday morning or like an evening during the week, or I'll do a 5K run when I work from home. But
I don't know if like you're gonna say you find.
I find that that's more for me like for mental health than for results of any kind. I think like when I go for a 5K run, I actually feel quite good afterwards. Same with the spin class.
Yeah, I when I cut you off, I was gonna say that there's a dude like at my gym who's like 60 years old, and he's in like insanely good shape, and he doesn't do any cardio at all, but he like does keto and like works out a lot. I think I might have mentioned that already. But yeah, like I do like if I'm in a funk or something, like the one thing I know that's gonna bring me out of that is like if I go for a run or like a swim or something, like I'll feel great afterwards, and like it can kind of give me that mental clarity, and then I'll mentally crash because I'll get tired. But yeah, it's for me. Yeah, it does like a run at like sunset or like on a nice day. It feels great. My ankles don't feel very good afterwards, but brain feels good.
Did
Do you have any nagging injuries? No.
No, I don't have any injuries. Actually.
Go ahead, man.
I'll go ahead. I was gonna say, when you started working out, were like more like strength training than cardio? Was it for like vanity reasons, or was it just you felt like you needed it?
Everything I do is for vanity. It's actually someone did ask me that, and they said it's like for like aesthetics or whatever, and I couldn't really think. And I said, yeah, I guess so. But I don't think it is. I think it's 100% for, maybe 95% for, like it. Like, well, I guess when I started was just to stay in shape, because like kind of like as you go through time, like you have to add certain things, take certain things out to stay healthy. And I realized like what I was doing was not going to keep me healthy or in the shape I wanted to be in, whatever that was. If that was like looks wise or just performance wise. But now, like as you mentioned, it's such a part of my routine. Like it is, I know after I go to the gym in the morning, I will feel happy and like energized and motivated and like creative. I know after I go for a run, I'll feel good. Same thing like a swim or like a bike ride. So like that is honestly why I do it. Like anytime that I'm in like a funk or don't feel great, I know working out will make me feel good. So it sounds like that's the same for you.
Yeah, I'd say when I was younger, it was definitely I just wanted to get a six pack and big pecs. I was pretty like
Big pecs.
My only goal when I was younger, and now I don't really care about it anymore that much, to be honest. I'm just caring more about like as I'm getting older, I want to stay strong. And also I've noticed this thing that's very annoying, and people never believe me when I say it, but I can't see my own muscles. So people have told me like, oh, you've got a lot of muscle in the past like 2 years or whatever, like your butt, whatnot. I don't see it myself, and it's very frustrating. Because I know people are saying it, but I don't see it in myself. I see it in others, but not in myself.
Yeah, I can't see it either. So I understand your frustration. On you. I mean, on you.
Yeah, I knew that sweat joke was good. But you didn't
laugh
because you did not say it well. It wasn't clear. I knew what you were trying to do, but it didn't work.
Someone back home laughed at the right time.
Don't think anyone did. If you can add to the editing, can you add some like a tumbleweed noise?
Definitely not.
No reaction.
I'll add the laugh track is what I will do.
Please don't do
You already know it's coming.
that. I know.
Maybe a tumbleweed as well. I guess it'd be like a whistling wind.
Yeah, that one. That's the one.
Yeah. What were we talking about aside from how great that joke was? Oh yeah, you don't see. Yeah, because like you've probably seen it gradually over time, and like you've also seen yourself for the past however long. Like you've seen the same person in the mirror, where other people
Yeah.
don't see you every day.
And I think as well, like, so the gym I go to, all the guys there, their bodies are ridiculous. And one of my friends told me, was like, but you know, they're all on steroids. Because he used to go to that gym as well, it was like, they're all on steroids. And I was like, mate, that could make some sense because I work out quite a lot and I feel like there's no way I would ever reach that level.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Things like I don't
I
really.
do wonder how many people are on steroids.
Yeah, I never used to think about it because I didn't really think it was a thing. But I've heard it's very common nowadays, especially like with TikTok and everything. So
Especially the TikTok peddling steroids.
no, but apparently like, a lot of like younger kids see this stuff on TikTok and then they just get into it.
Yeah. Well, sucks to them to have the freakish bodies that they have to deal with now.
Yeah.
But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I work out every day. You work out pretty much every day. Yeah, you'll see other people and like there's no way there should be like this big of a gap between me and you. There has to be something else.
Because I always used to think like, oh, these guys must be like dieting hard because they've got no body fat percentage. And maybe like I've never stuck to a diet long enough to see the results. But yeah, there's more to it for sure. Can't be just the diet.
Yeah, they can't just be more talented than I am.
No, exactly.
No.
Possible.
Not possible. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say to other people in your gym that you don't care for, but you mention the CrossFit people. Do they let people work in with them?
No, they're really no. There's one guy especially
that
that really annoys me, but yeah. No,
Yeah.
apart from that, it's because their gym is massive and there's actually a lot of equipment. It's not too bad, and when I go in the morning, it's busy, but it's not crazy like the evenings. So
Yeah. Do you grunt? Are you a grunter?
nope. The same guy. It's funny. The same guy who just sprays everywhere. He doesn't grunt. He shouts. Literally, like even after he's done the movement, he's gonna scream for no reason. And once actually he told me why. Like he spoke to me. I don't know why he spoke to me. It was very annoying. But he said like, oh, he's always scared he's gonna hurt himself, so he screams afterwards. Just weird.
So he screams afterwards? Like
Yeah.
you feel like he's gonna like delayed pop?
I don't get it.
So I scream. It's also weird to just say, so I scream afterwards. Huh.
Very strange.
Yeah, we've got one dude who grunts, and everyone else I've talked to in the gym, I've been like, is there anyone who like annoys you in the gym? They're always like, well, there is this one guy. It is. I don't know. It's just I don't know what it is. So the dude that I'm referring to, who I'm sure I always think like there's got to be like if I actually talk to this person, he probably is a nice guy. There's probably a reason he does this. I don't know what it is, but he does little short movements, and he just goes and he like moans the entire time, like from the start through the entire thing. And it's like I just don't get it, and they're not even like heavy of weights.
Attention.
It's loud, too.
Yeah.
I mean that's got to be it, but you have to also know that like no one's digging it. I don't know.
And it can't be worse than the guy who hugs the dips for 40 minutes.
It is worse than that. The guy who hogs the dips is very considerate and tries to wave other people to the dip machine.
You just want like start
he's-
conversations with people. So, like you hug the one area that people want to use, and you just like start conversations with people that have got a feeling. That's why.
I actually really don't like talking to people in the gym. I've tried, and I try and maintain some relationships with people in the gym, but I have some like mental block of like, just don't talk to me in the gym. I just want to get through my workout.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's not it.
With that.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
What else?
Yeah. Nothing else on this topic. Maybe unless do you take any supplements? Well, no, that okay. No, we need to keep some for. I think that's another topic that we're going to talk about next time. Another time.
I'm gonna do a whole supplement podcast.
I don't know. We need to like
I can ruin it right now in 5 seconds.
just cheese eating.
Protein powder.
Yeah, I don't do that.
You take protein powder? That's why you don't have any muscle.
No, I used to, and I don't like the taste of them, that kind of stuff. So I just try and get protein from food. The only thing that I take is I started taking creatine 2 weeks ago.
No way. I was going to ask you, do you take creatine?
I just started it. I took it like a while ago and I just stopped because I got bored. And I started taking as well some vitamin D, which I normally take in the winter, and some magnesium, just in case. I wasn't sure if I was like, but that's it.
Do you feel different from the creatine? Do you feel like you recover faster?
Not yet, no.
Interesting.
Do you take it?
Do you feel more bloated?
In my muscles or in my belly?
I guess it makes you retain more water, is what creatine
Yeah, and your muscles, though. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not yet either. But again, I come to non-muscles, so how would I know? What about you?
True.
Do you take creatine?
Yeah, I have for like the past 3 years. I'm usually pretty anti-supplement. Like, I don't like to take anything that I have to like rely on or if my body like adapt to, but I don't feel like it. I feel like it helps. Like I can work out harder, and I don't feel like it has any drawbacks.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do. Protein powder and creatine, and I have some fiber supplements because I eat a lot of protein, so I got to get some fiber in there.
To help with the
And fish oil,
fish oil,
which is supposedly good for your brain, but I feel like it's hurting my memory actually. My memory isn't as good, and that's it.
So you went from like, I don't take any
2
supplements
episodes of the
to,
podcast.
Yeah. Way into it.
That could have been a whole podcast, and we ruined it.
Oh, I've got a new idea for a new intro of the podcast because I'm a bit bored of that one.
What? Dude, each intro is different.
Huh?
Each intro is different.
Yeah, but like you cannot use the same track every time. No, you add different types of copyrighted
The track
music.
is different. I use the same audio file.
Yeah.
But it's a different track.
Well, no, it's my voice is on a track.
I take offense that you feel like it's the same.
You're easily offended, I think. So, for blend.
I am easily offended. I'm very sensitive.
So, do you
I
want
put up a hard exterior?
Okay. Do you want to hear my idea or not?
No. What's your idea?
I'd be
Wrap
like,
up time.
fine, you'll never know.
No, what's your idea?
It could be like one of us is like across and the other one says like the pond and then with the children and what, or you shout it from like across the pond. It's like across the pond.
All right. Well, that is definitely an idea. We'll deliberate and we'll get back to you on it.
Come on.
I think people really like this intro. Ask your friend who can't listen if he likes this intro.
Okay.
Or doesn't listen.
I would say that the intros are getting way too long now. We've gone from like a
I know.
20 seconds to 2 minutes.
Well, if we get that feedback, we can shorten it up. But
All right. Well, I'm giving you that feedback myself.
okay.
All right.
I'll try and reel it in.
Wrap up time.
Wrap up time.
No,
You're flat. No, I was flat.
that was like 9 times. Yeah, you can. Do you want to wrap us up this week?
I always want to wrap us up each week. I feel like we got a lot more than I was expecting out of this topic. Probably because both of us have energy behind this kind of stuff, so it brought it out of us. I realized that I had suppressed memories of waking up when I was 10 to go to the gym, and I am very happy that I do the same thing every day for 10 years. It works. And don't feel bad if you don't do the same or do the same. Don't feel bad if you do the same. You like variability and working on skills like a video game almost that motivates you to keep going in the gym. And you also record yourself, but you can't afford a tripod, so it's not great quality. You secretly envy the CrossFit people and try and talk to them when you can, but you can't. You don't like them. You pretend to not like them because you wish you were them. You apparently can't see your muscles, but everyone else can. And Sophie was just trying to talk to me. She's a fan. What else? You go. That's a brief wrap up. I feel like that's a good wrap up. Supplements. Take some. Now you go.
Yeah, I mean, again, you've kind of done it. You kind of said everything, so don't know.
I know. I just want people at home to know that I give you a shot.
Well, what I
Wrapped
can
up.
add is what I can add is that we've got this great new intro that's going to come up soon. So,
Maybe season 2.
season 2. Cool. All right. Bye.